Hello and welcome to this video. I am Karnesh Johri and this video is about inheritance in C++. Inheritance is a core concept in object-oriented programming. Classes inherit properties and behaviors from the base classes they are derived from. In this video, we'll look at how inheritance works in C++. We'll also look at example programs that illustrate inheritance. So let's get started with inheritance in C++. Suppose we have a class vehicle. It is a constructor vehicle with parameters name and speed. And there are two member functions, print name and print average city speed. Vehicle has got two private data members, name, which is a vehicle name, and average city speed, the speed at which you can expect to drive in the city. Vehicle is a general concept. There are so many types of vehicles: scooters, bikes, cars, vans, trucks, and so on. So we can have a specialized class for car, and we can say class car is derived from class vehicle. We have a constructor for car with parameters name, speed, transmission, fuel type. The constructor for car calls the constructor for base class vehicle with parameters name and speed. Then it has got two private data members, transmission and fuel. So the constructor initializes transmission and fuel, and the two member functions transmission type and fuel type print transmission and fuel. And then in the main function, we create an object of class car, my car, with values car, that is the name, average city speed as 40, transmission is auto, and fuel type as electric. And we call the member functions. The first one, mycar.printName, prints the name of the vehicle. Now we have created an object of type car which inherits the member function from the base class vehicle, and it prints the name of the vehicle. Similarly, my car print average city speed prints the average city speed. This too is defined in vehicle, it is inherited from vehicle. And then my car transmission type and my car fuel type, these are defined in class car and they are printed. So what we are seeing here is that class car is derived from class vehicle. Now both these classes, vehicle and car, they are concrete classes. So what we are having here is a concrete class derived from another concrete class, and this is useful because we are able to use the concept of vehicle and we are able to use the code for the class vehicle, and we don't have to write the code again. So it's kind of a incremental development where the class vehicle is thought first, is conceptualized first, and it is coded, and then we are having the class car which is derived from class vehicle. Now we look at virtual functions, which is an important concept in inheritance. A virtual function starts with the keyword virtual. For example, virtual void print vehicle details. Virtual function means that this is the default implementation of a function in the base class. This can be overridden in the derived class with an alternate implementation. Then there are pure virtual functions. Pure virtual functions are a special type of virtual functions. They are not implemented in the base class. Instead, they are declared with a notation equal to 0. For example, virtual int size constant equal to 0. They must be implemented in a derived class so that that derived class can become a concrete class and can instantiate objects. Back to our example, we can see functions in the two classes, vehicle base class and the car derived class. The functions print data about the object vehicle or object car. We can definitely combine the print name and print average city speed functions in the class vehicle into a single function print vehicle details. And we can make it a virtual function so that it can be overridden by a more specialized function in the class car. Print vehicle details in the class car calls print vehicle details in class vehicle, and then it prints transmission and fuel. Cut to the main function, we make objects of class car, vehicle, and again car, and these are pointed by pointers v1, v2, and v3 respectively. v1, v2, and v3 are pointers to objects of class vehicle, but v1 stores pointer to class car and v3 also stores pointer to class car. So we can see that a pointer to a base class can also store pointers to objects of derived classes. And again in the for loop, using a pointer to the base class vehicle, we call virtual function print vehicle details. And in case of objects of class car, print vehicle detail function of class car is called, which prints all the attributes, those stored in the base class vehicle and also those stored in the derived class car. If we had a few more derived classes like bike, van, and truck, each having its own implementation of print vehicle detail, the correct function would have been called depending upon the subclass. Even though the pointer is of the base class vehicle, we can say that the class vehicle is a polymorphic type and the objects pointed by pointer to class vehicle behave differently depending upon the subclass of the object. This concept is called polymorphism. We have seen inheritance concepts in C++ and also example programs. You can find all this information at the SoftPrayog website. Here's the QR code and link is there in the description. Please subscribe to SoftPrayog channel, click on the bell icon and enable notifications. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and stay safe.